Guys, Hogwarts Legacy derangement is a real thing, and my God, is it hilarious, and it's only going to get better and better the more successful Hogwarts Legacy is. In fact, I had the, I guess, not so good honor of checking out the Mary Sue, where I found out on this website that highlights really, really sad articles that are, they skew towards the woke side of things. I came on here and I got a real big laugh, and also discovered there's a game that has been made online called Hogwarts Legacy Purchase Simulator. And this article says it skewers but the developers argument. So these people that made this game, their argument is saying that you should purchase this game to support the people who worked on it is not a valid argument. It's weird. Because, people are saying if you buy this game, it's lining up the pockets of J.K. Rowling and that you're making her rich. And if we say, guys, you should support the people that worked hard on the game and developed it, it's still not good enough an argument. That's why they made this website. But you know what's kind of funny is when us, the people that are anti-woke, for example, say we don't want to support Star Wars anymore because it's getting woke, they use the argument, but the people that worked hard on it deserve their movies to be seen and supported. So how come it works in favor for stuff that you like, but that argument doesn't work for Hogwarts Legacy or stuff that you're against? I swear to God, the fucking woke people are so stupid. So yeah, this whole Hogwarts Purchase Simulator game is to kind of, I guess, make people realize in their point of view that, but the developers doesn't matter, and is a weak argument, which is actually entirely flawed. But I'll entertain it. I will entertain their opinion because I'm open to hearing all things. So this says, and this is a advertisement for it, do you find yourself in a moral quandary, torn between not giving your money to transphobes and anti-Semites, or supporting, as I clicked out, who makes links look like that? I can't even use a fucking basic website. Or supporting the developers who have already been paid. Now there's a great new tool to help you decide, the Hogwarts Legacy Purchase Simulator. So, yeah, it's saying, are you caught in a moral dilemma? Do you want to give your money to anti-Semites and transphobes, but you're also not sure about it? Well, here's a tool to help you decide. So the game is here to help you guys. So this was created by Liana, a 29-year-old trans woman, and it exists as a satirical tool exposing just how ridiculous think of the developers, it's just a game, bro, and gamers are being prosecuted by mean trans people takes really are. So this website, the Mary Sue, obviously is being sarcastic and mocking people that are supporting the developers, saying it's just a game. Like me, how I said it's just a game. How can a game hurt people? Mary Sue is against that. So this would be a site that would be against me saying it's just a game, bro, and that, gamers shouldn't be harassed on their streams. Like Girlfriend Reviews got attacked. These people are all 100% for that, for harassing people and shaming people for playing the game and not supporting the developers. So they're the other end of the coin that we've been talking about. And this was made by a 29-year-old trans woman. Of course, it's labeled as satirical, but remember, only that side of the equation can be satirical. If we made a Hogwarts Legacy boycott simulator game, they would be crying. They would be saying that it's hurtful. They would be throwing their shit fit. They would be, filling their diapers up, saying that we're bigots, that we're racist for supporting Hogwarts Legacy. But only they could make a Hogwarts Legacy Purchase Simulator that insults people that are supporting the game. Only they could do it. Watch. If somebody makes a simulator making fun of the boycott, they would throw the shit fit. And there's going to be a couple people in this comment section already. Oh yeah, you guys all boo-hoo, you're crying. Do. Nobody's crying. I'm literally not triggered. So I'm just going over here giving my opinion. My God-given right of an opinion. So this talks about the game. It begins with Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav addressing the player, asking them to buy the game because the developers worked really hard and deserve their reward. Which, by the way, David Zaslav didn't even greenlight this game. He had nothing to do with it. Now, this goes on to say people have taken this excuse for buying the game in the face of Roland's bigotry and run with it, despite the fact that game developers are paid an agreed-upon amount prior to the game's release. That amount isn't impacted by sales. So they're over here throwing that argument that the people who develop the game are already paid. And sales and supporting the game isn't helping the developers, and that there's no excuse for buying it, basically. You know, all the salty stuff. Give me all the salt. I need it on my fries. So this goes on to talk about the game some more. So Zaslav is then countered by a woman named Ashley, reminding you that the game is directly associated with Roland, and that Roland uses her Harry Potter-derived wealth and fame to campaign directly against trans rights. So all the crap, this game hurts people and all that. So this goes on to say, from there, you decide whether to buy the game or not. And then essentially, it shames you, honestly. And then this article goes and sucks up to her. So why is it such brilliant commentary? What makes this game particularly effective is the intrusion of the real world into the game, from headlines covering transphobic incidents and legislation to tweets from figures being satirized. Every time you buy a new copy of Hogwarts Legacy, another headline appears to the left, either detailing another loss of legal rights of protections from trans people, or J.K. Rowling's explicit support and connection to the movement. Tweets from Rowling insert themselves into the dialogue box, reminding or informing the player of the explicitly transphobic statements she's made, and the time she said that the revenue she received from Harry Potter and her other properties more than makes up for the loss of respect. And so basically, every time you buy a game in this simulator, they're going to pop a headline up or some kind of J.K. Rowling tweet and try to shame you for supporting the game, even if it's virtually in a game. So kind of, I guess this is how they do it, guys. They shame you. But of course, you know, people on that side of the fence, you can't shame them for their choices or anything. It only goes one way. They're only allowed to be the moral compass, guys. So if you want to look at this article, it's fucking nuts. Whole bunch of big echo chamber nonsense. But we're going to play this game. I want to check this game out because it sounds nuts, and I'm all for it. So, Hogwarts Legacy Simulator, here we go. All right? So it says, playable on your browser with no download, works on desktop or mobile. The game is a few minutes long. You must purchase as many copies of Hogwarts Legacy as you can to save the workers from devastation. So it's making fun of the people that worked on this game, their hard work, satirically, and mocking it. And at this point, you know, as much as they are mocking it, you see this is a parody game against transphobia. Technically, they're making a mockery out of activism as well, like real activism. You know, this is not real activism. If you care about trans rights, go do something. Go support a charity. Go make a difference. Go volunteer. Do some stuff. Instead, you're pulling some stuff that PETA would do. Remember when PETA attacked Nintendo over Super Mario Brothers 3? All right, anyways, let's go ahead and try it out. So, yeah, let's go. Starting. Hogwarts Purchase Simulator Quest. Save the workers. Press start. All right, new game. This game is satire. The events and dialogue in it are fictional and only inspired by reality. Content warning contains transphobia. Ooh. All right, so here's David Zaslav. Hello, my name is David. I'm CEO of Warner Brothers. I really would appreciate it if you buy our new game. It's called Hogwarts Legacy, and the developers worked hard on it, so they need their reward. So here's Ashley. And of course, she would have pink-colored hair. That's exactly how I would imagine the hair color would be of somebody throwing a shit fit about me playing Hogwarts Legacy. It's always the colored hair people. Now, let me see if I can move this over just a tad to where you guys could read the screen just a little bit better. There we go. Moved it up just a tad, just an inch. I'm going to say, yeah, I don't really care because this is how I really would be in real life. Oh well, just know that Hogwarts Legacy is associated with J.K. Rowling, who's using her popularity to campaign against the rights. Oh my God, gag me with a spoon. Buy copy? Yes. Now look at this. I bought a copy, and now we got daily news in the back. Trans activists call out J.K. Rowling for supporting anti-trans legislation. Oh, you bought it anyway? Oh, well, you have the right to do what you want, but I'm disappointed. And here comes the finger of shame. Never mind, you couldn't shame them on any of their stuff because remember, that side of the equation, they're free to do whatever they want. They only could judge and be the moral compass. But let's continue on, guys. Click it. David says, thank you so much for your support. Thank you, David. You need to keep buying copies, though, or do you want those game developers to not be rewarded for their hard work? So this is what the game does. It makes a hyperbole. They're making it seem like David's saying, thank you, but we need more money. We need more money. Give it to us. Give it to us. We need more money. Honestly, they're the ones calling people anti-Semitic, but in my opinion, when you're judging people for being rich and white and liking money and wealthy and stuff, who really is the anti-Semite? Let's be honest here. So going on, we got J.K. Rowling. Yes, buy more copies. It helps get me more interviews about the gender ideology. It'll save the workers from misery. Yeah. So here's our options. Will you buy more copies? You bought one so far, so there's okay, I will buy more. But wait, weren't you already paid for the work anyway? Let's buy more. Yes, buy Hogwarts Legacy. What is she doing here? Is this JK? So yeah, is this JK? Ignore her. I promise we didn't associate. See, so it's even making fun of, the whole association with her. It's just overall a real salty simulator. It's funny that it's almost like their sense of satire and parody is so cringe that you can't even laugh or smile. And I would honestly hate to be the type of person that finds something like this funny. Because it's really fucking cringe. So look, I bought another one. Anti-trans legislation bill set to strip trans people of their rights to medical care. What does buying Hogwarts have to do with that? That's what I want to know. What does this daily news headline have to do with buying Hogwarts? It says, wait, what's happening with those news headlines? It's nothing. Keep buying. You need to support those devs. So they're trying to push the narrative that the more that you support Hogwarts Legacy, it's spiting the trans community. The only reason why they feel that it's spiting the trans community is because they're the ones making it spiteful. Instead of letting people enjoy video games, letting people enjoy their entertainment, they're the ones that make it into a political thing. And they're the ones that harass and attack people, make simulation games like this. You could see option 3. Are you harassing me right now? I'm just playing a game and those trans activists keep harassing me. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. The trans activists will harass you and try to shame you because their problems are your problems. Let's move it over here. We'll move it out of the way just so you guys could see the options a little bit better. So let's click option number 3 because that's exactly what I would say. Eye roll, of course, because if you have anything different to say, any kind of rebuttal, they're going to act petty, like they like to say. They're going to throw shade. They're going to be rude. All mannerisms go out the window. Insults will be happening. Gamer friend, hey bro, I saw you also bought Hogwarts Legacy. That's so cool, and I like that they made the gamer friend a Joker. I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it, but I heard from Asmongold that those woke snowflakes are trying to cancel it. So now they're throwing insults about Asmongold by name. So I bought the game to own them. And I'm going to say, okay. Okay. What kind of response is that? That's just it? No one ever takes me seriously. I'm taking this seriously. See, now they're making people that are supporting the game sound deranged, even though they are the ones that are absolutely deranged. The Hogwarts Legacy derangement is real, guys. You see? So, yeah, just going on and continue it, you can see just how stupid this is and how, ridiculous of a fucking game this really is. And it tries to put you in a gotcha moment and shame you and make you feel like you don't have the right to choose what you want. So you can see, why do you keep buying copies? You already know why, to support the devs. My new friend said it was a good idea, and she wrote Harry Potter. You're so annoying, I'll hit you with one of my 243 Funko Pops. So they're also making fun of Funko Pop collectors and nerd culture. Let's choose number 1 just to see what she says. Here's the thing, workers have already been paid. And that's the thing, though. Who gives a shit if the workers were already paid? If I want to buy a game and play it, if you want to buy a game and play it, who gives a shit? What is it to somebody what you spend your fucking money on? Honestly, no matter whether it's a video game, a movie, cable, internet, fucking sex toys, it doesn't matter what you spend your hard-worked money for. You know, and it's like, oh, well, these go against trans. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like, honestly. People get paid their salary every month. This is a big blockbuster game that was budgeted years ago. I'm sure Warner Brothers is doing fine and doesn't need your charities to survive. And you can see, look at this third option right here. This third option is great. So what? I don't care. Are you trying to cancel me? You snowflakes trying to tell me what I can and can't buy. I'm going to keep buying copies just to fuck with you. See, that's what you did. You're not helping your cause. Every time one of you snowflakes annoys me about it, I will buy another copy. I will keep buying copies until I need to move to another apartment because the level of hoarding of Hogwarts Legacy is becoming dangerous for safety. I will destroy the left establishment with my wallet until you are all gone. So, ridiculous. Look at all these responses, all super unhinged, because that's the way that they interpret and twist words. I've seen it in my comment section myself. People try to get things twisted, what I say. Some people said I support anti-trans comments, that I like them and stuff. No, okay? You could support this game and still not support anti-trans legislation and stuff. That's the problem, is that these people only hear and twist what they don't want to hear, and they want to try to control people, and they want to try to shame people. There's absolutely nothing this game could do to make me change my mind otherwise, and I will go ahead and spend my money on whatever I want, and I don't care what anybody says, because I don't pay attention to this shit, and I don't need to pay attention to this shit, and that's where I stand on it. So, yeah, Hogwarts Legacy Purchase Simulator, the newest example of Hogwarts Legacy derangement. What do you guys think?